Welcome to the Old Charles. Today we are talking about the United Kingdom 10 new pence coin dated 1969 and why this coin is interesting for collectors and beginners alike. This coin was introduced during the period of decimalization in the United Kingdom when the old pounds, shillings and pence system was replaced with the new decimal system. The 10 new pence coin was equal to 2 shillings in the old money, which helped people adjust to the new system more easily. The 1969 issue is special because it was struck before Decimal Day, which officially happened in 1971, and many of these coins were made to prepare the public for the change. The design of the 10 new pence 1969 coin features the crowned lion, which is a symbol of strength, tradition and British heritage. The lion holds a shield which represents protection and the authority of the monarchy. The reverse side was designed by Christopher Ironside, who created many of the decimal coin designs. The obverse side shows the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II wearing a tiara, which was designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait is very familiar to collectors and appears on many coins from that era. The metal composition of the 1969 10 new pence coin is cupronickel, which is a combination of copper and nickel. This makes the coin silver-colored and durable. The weight, diameter and thickness are larger compared to later 10 pence coins, which were reduced in size in the 1990s because of rising metal costs. Many people still remember these larger coins because they were heavier in the hand when it comes to value. The 1969 10 new pence coin is very common in circulated condition. Most coins that were used in daily life show wear, such as smooth high points, light scratches and dull surfaces. In heavily circulated condition, the value is usually close to face value or slightly higher depending on demand and condition. These coins are often worth a small amount above 10 pence, mainly for nostalgia rather than rarity. In better condition, such as uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated examples, the value can be higher. Coins that have no wear, strong detail, full mint luster and clean surfaces are more desirable to collectors. If a 1969 10 new pence coin has been carefully stored and never used, it may sell for a few pounds, especially if demand is strong and the coin has good eye appeal. Proof versions of the 1969 10 new pence coin were also produced. Proof coins were made specially for collectors with polished dies and specially prepared blanks. These coins have sharp details and mirror-like backgrounds. Proof examples are more valuable than circulated coins, and their value depends on the overall condition and the original packaging. Errors and varieties can also affect value, although major errors are rare. Minor issues such as off-center strikes, weak strikes or planchet flaws may attract collector interest, but most 1969 10 new pence coins are standard issues without errors, so error coins should be carefully examined, and authenticated condition plays a major role in determining the value of this coin. Collectors often use grading terms such as good, fine, very fine, extremely fine and uncirculated. The less wear and damage a coin has, the more attractive it is to collectors. Cleaning a coin can actually reduce its value, so it is always best to leave the coin in its original state. The 10 new pence coin was part of the decimalization process in the United Kingdom before 1971. Britain used a pounds, shillings and pence system. There were 12 pence in a shilling and 20 shillings in a pound. This system had been in use for centuries, but it was confusing for everyday transactions. The government decided to switch to a decimal system where 1 pound equals 100 new pence. This major change required new coins and new values to help people adjust. The 1969 10 new pence coin was one of the first decimal coins minted. It was released ahead of Decimal Day in 1971 to prepare the public and test the new coinage system. This coin replaced the old 2 shilling coin, which was a familiar denomination. People could relate to the value easily, and it helped smooth the transition to decimal currency. The design of the 10 new pence coin reflected Britain's history and monarchy. The obverse side showed Queen Elizabeth II wearing a tiara, a portrait designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait was used on many decimal coins of the era and represented continuity in the monarchy. The reverse side featured a crowned lion holding a shield designed by Christopher Ironside. The lion has long been a symbol of England's strength, courage and royal authority. The shield emphasizes protection and national pride. The design connected modern coinage with Britain's historical symbols. The coin was made of cupronickel, a mix of copper and nickel. This material was durable and gave the coin a silver appearance. The size and weight were slightly larger than later 10 pence coins, making them easy to handle and visually distinct. The coins circulated widely and became part of everyday British life in shops, buses and markets. They were a tangible part of the country adapting to decimal currency. The 10 new pence coin 1969 also has numismatic interest because it was minted in the early years of decimalization. The coins reflect a transitional period in British History. When traditional and modern systems overlapped, collectors value it not only for condition and rarity but also for its story as a bridge between old and new currency. The coin condition refers to how much wear or damage it has experienced since it was minted. Coins are usually graded along a scale from poor to uncirculated or brilliant. Uncirculated. Circulated coins are ones that were used in everyday transactions. These coins show signs of wear such as smooth or flattened high point scratches, nicks, discoloration or dulling of the surface. A 10 new pence 1969 coin that was heavily circulated may have the lion design on the reverse less defined and the queen's portrait on the obverse may appear worn. In circulated condition, these coins are common and typically hold minimal premium. Above face value condition show only minor signs of wear. The details of the lion's shield and the queen's portrait remain sharp and visible. There may be small scratches or slight toning, but the overall appearance is pleasing. Such coins are more sought after by collectors and can sell for a few pounds depending on market demand. Are ones that have never been used in commerce. They retain full mint luster. The details of the lion and the shield are crisp and sharp and the surfaces are free from scratches or discoloration. These coins are rare compared to circulated examples and therefore command higher value. Among collectors are specially struck for collectors using polished dies and specially prepared blanks. They have a mirror-like background and frosted raised designs. These coins are generally more valuable than standard uncirculated coins because of their limited production and superior visual appeal. It is important not to clean or polish coins because this can reduce their numismatic value. Cleaning can scratch the surface or remove original luster. Collectors generally prefer coins in their original state even if they have minor tarnishing or toning. Overall, the better the condition of a 1969 10 new pence coin, the more desirable it is to collectors. Coins in excellent condition tell the story of Britain's decimalization while looking visually striking and historically significant. Keeping coins in protective holders or albums helps maintain condition over time and preserves their value for future generations.